Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Corey and Kevin Talk About Nothing. If you're tuning in for the first time,
I'm Corey.
I'm Kevin, and welcome to our podcast talk show.
Welcome.
Yes, we got a kind of like a fun episode today. We got a double feature.
We got a double feature.
I managed to slide in at the last minute.
Yeah, it worked out great. Absolutely. Yeah. So, but yeah, so it's pretty exciting. So before we get started into those though, just make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you want to get notified when we drop new content. And if you have any stories, ideas, opinions, we talk about a lot of movies on this show.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email at cktalkaboutnothing@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You can tweet us at CoreyKevin1. And then, just holler at us and see and see what's up.
Yeah. We've reviewed a number of movies now. I mean, this is episode 84.
Absolutely.
So, I know we haven't been doing movies for every single episode, but we've been doing movies for a while. So
I mean, I've watched a lot more movies than when I went back and actually looked, actually looked at a couple of the when I was posting and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, we've smashed through some movies.
Well, think about even all the episode ones too. I mean, we watched a lot of content.
Yeah, right.
For these.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. We watched a lot of content.
One time. Actually, it was probably about 2 or 3 years in a row. Jessica and I really strived to watch every single Best Picture nomination that's for the Academy Awards, man. And fitting in a chunk of movies around that time is just wow.
Whoa.
I feel I've hit my quota of movie watcher for a little bit. It's just this huge chunk of time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we got a double feature. Now we were talking before the show.
Yeah.
That you started something.
I did.
So what did you start?
Super excited. I started WandaVision.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
So I'm pretty sure I watched into the 4th episode.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I put some time into it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you don't have just the sitcom thing down. There's a developing storyline.
Yes, which actually, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I've actually would have probably put more time into it. I had more of a free weekend, to be honest with you. I didn't really have much going on. To a crazy amount of plans. And actually, this stuff even changed anyway, so I ended up changing things up anyways. But anyways, I was kind of just a free weekend. Well, the first 2 episodes, I'm going to be very honest with you. The first episode, I'm like, okay. It's okay. I like it, right? You know what I mean? It's it's different. I know the rest of the season's not going to be all like this. I know that. And then I hit the second episode and the same thing came up, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I lost interest.
Really?
I did. I did not like it.
Wow.
I did not. I'm not. When I say I didn't lose interest, obviously I watched episode 3 and 4 the next day. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. So I didn't
you still wanted to finish it.
Exactly, but I did for some reason. I'm this is not clicking for me. I don't like it because the first episode, it's an I Love Lucy type of thing, right?
Yeah, dude, which
was awesome.
Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah,
it's I Love Lucy, Bewitched. I loved that stuff. So I kid you not, Jessica and I were laughing.
Oh, see,
it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I felt like it was they did the characters to a T. I thought it was awesome.
Really?
I knew going in though, this is a multi-faceted show. This isn't a sitcom.
Gotcha.
Necessarily, it's a sitcom within a drama within a whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, the sitcom episodes are shorter, the drama episodes are longer.
Yeah.
So you got 9 episodes, all are different types of lengths and everything. And the sitcom episodes were just I don't even care what's going on. I was just having so much fun.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
we really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Gotcha. See, now don't get me wrong. I've watched episode 3.
Yeah.
And I'm right back into the entire mix of everything. You know what I mean? I really, like I said, I love it actually. Yeah. So I love the show. I can't help the second episode. I don't know why. I just had no, and I think maybe I was a little bit more confused. I think maybe I could say it like that. So I was I'm not liking it. And where were they going with it? That was and I just didn't. I don't know. I'm just my honest opinion on it. I watched episode 3 and I said, what was I thinking? Right? Well, then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, because it just makes sense now. Like, it's now clicking more. And I think what it was, too, to be 100% honest with you, is it didn't click for me what was, like, essentially what's happening is what they're talking about, right? So she says something, and then next thing you know, it's happening, right?
Yeah.
So once you start realizing that, you're like, wait a minute. I don't want to like give anything away,
Right.
but do you know what I'm saying? So like now you have WandaVision, now you have Wanda. Well,
Yeah.
we all know who Wanda thing is and what she does, and essentially this is the one that's essentially wishing these items that may or may not be coming true as it happens, right? I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Right afterwards, boom, boom. You know, there's a lot of things that happen. So like it makes sense to me. I'm not saying that, but I didn't understand it at first. That was my whole prerogative there.
I don't know. I was just
So you love the I Love Lucy and stuff, right?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the classic
Yeah.
sitcom, black and white sitcoms. I mean,
That's why I love the first. I like the first.
and then I loved how like almost every episode like it changed, years.
Yeah, oh,
you know,
absolutely,
like,
yeah, decades, yeah, for sure,
80s
100%,
and
yeah.
whatever. So I'm not gonna go into detail because
Yeah.
I've finished it.
Gotcha.
So Jessica and I have finished it, and it's, in my opinion, like if I were to give words to Marvel on like direction, I would say if you were to introduce a character or like an origin story,
Yeah.
instead of doing it through a movie, because like we've seen origin stories done
Yeah.
to death,
For sure.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Introduce it over a TV show, and
Yeah.
then they could be a part of movies, Avenger movies,
Yeah.
other movies, Guardian, whatever,
Yeah.
and or even standalone movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not ruling that out, but I think it's much more compelling.
Absolutely. In these miniseries, you learn background of characters, and it's amazing.
Fit this stuff in a movie.
No,
There's no way.
Absolutely, not one.
Wait,
bit.
yeah, wait till you're finished, man. We'll talk more about it because it's fantastic.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
Because I will probably put another episode in tonight when I go home. I mean, just get like that one more, and we'll probably put some time in. So
yeah. I did start Loki, but I started like falling asleep. I had just finished WandaVision. I'm like, I want to like
really,
finish.
yeah,
I want to keep going with this Marvel high right now.
Yeah.
And, so I started Loki, but then I started falling asleep. It was really good. I'm really excited for
Okay.
it. So, but yeah, I was just like, no, I can't do it. I'm gonna wait till I'm fully awake and fully aware of what I'm doing.
What's funny because actually that's one I was going to start with, but then when you said you started watching the other one, I'm like, well, that's like I want to keep up with so we can actually have stuff to talk about. Too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
so we're
Like
not
that's the
just,
thing. So
bouncing.
exactly,
Yeah.
let's watch the same one, and because we're obviously going to watch them at the same. You know what I mean? And it's going to be get there. I mean, you might watch more than I do in some weeks, but sports are over.
But we'll get there, right?
Yeah,
right,
and sports
right.
are over now too, though. So that's a sweet
okay.
part too. So now I'm gonna have those, from that 10 to 11, 12 o'clock hour, instead of gaming, I got some shows to watch and content.
Got some content to watch. Oh yeah, especially with fall coming up. I mean, everything's
No, it's happening.
dropping.
Exactly.
For 2021's kind of been a drought. Not a whole lot of content. So we're waiting for new seasons to come out, and it's like hopefully fall time.
Yeah.
Ozark. I'm looking for Ozark.
Yeah, I mean there was a sweet new content drop. I figured you'd be really excited about this. Netflix now just dropped season 10 of The Walking Dead.
Man, I tell you what, I was generally interested, and then wow, season 10.
Isn't that crazy? So it's funny because I was actually going to send you a screen grab of it, but I'm like, nah, I'll bring it up. It's so funny. It's just awesome.
I wonder, like, how many seasons of Fear are there now?
I think Fear's over, isn't it?
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure Fear's over. Yeah.
Well, then they also have their other one, though.
What's it? Well, they have another one?
They got another one, yeah.
No
Of course,
way.
man. Yes, of course they do. It's a whole Walking Dead universe. They have like their own AMC channel now. You can just watch Walking Dead all day long if you want. If you want.
What channel is that? Can I get that on Sling? Because I'm
You can get that on Sling. Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Walking Dead all day, dude. I'm
No,
like,
I can do that.
I'm watching, and I'm like, whoa, this show is new and original, and I can't believe I stopped watching after like season 5.
Yeah, well, it's great. My brother went back and started watching them all. He's fully caught up now to the brain to whatever this season is, and he quit watching in like season 4 or 5.
Wow.
So then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. He texts me like, "Did you watch the new one?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, I watched majority of them. Like, not the new 2. I think the last 2 seasons I haven't seen, but like leading up to that. And he goes, "Oh man." He's like, "You gotta watch the last 2 seasons. It's so good." And I'm like, "Oh wow, all right." I mean, I have not. I mean, because like I said, he was a hater. I mean, he was the same page everybody else was.
Yeah,
it was just
like
so,
the acting got so bad, the writing got so bad. It was like, okay, you guys aren't even trying.
Exactly. Yeah,
anymore.
for sure. Yeah. So
then you're trying to take things like derail them from the comics so much that you're like making it awful. Storylines are stupid.
Yeah. See, that's what happened. I watched Fear. And then I was just in that mode. Just same thing with Marvel. You know what I mean? It's like right now. So all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait a minute. So then I went straight into Walking Dead, and I just played Walking Dead while I was doing everything else because I've seen it all. That's it. Nothing's new. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
You're just waiting for things to happen.
Throw it on.
Exactly. So that's what I did. That's like when I said I was watching it. That's how I watched it. You know, no, you're wrong. I got captivated with some episodes and stuff, the big ones. You know, I'm not saying that by any means. So
yeah, watching WandaVision and when I started Loki, there's some things, and I'm like, man, it makes me just want to rewatch Infinity War and Endgame so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have 2 movies. You want to just jump into the one?
Sure.
All right. So let's go with, since we're talking about Marvel.
Okay.
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Absolutely.
What's the whole title? Is it a title just called Black Widow?
I'm pretty sure it's just called Black Widow. Oh, see, I don't have my phone.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
What'd you think?
I really actually I enjoyed it. You know, I went in with a little skeptical for some reason. I told you that comment that a person gave me that it was boring.
Yeah.
That's how they felt about it. It's not a movie they'd rewatch. Essentially, that's what they said.
Wow.
So like threw me off a little bit, right? So
Yeah.
I can't help it. So when I went into it, like I went into like this like kind of like a weird time. You know what I mean? I didn't know how to explain it. So.
Well, no, that's cool. You're lowering the bar so that way. If
exactly. So then,
you're like, oh, okay.
For sure. I mean, if you go in high hopes and it doesn't meet your high hopes, it's way worse than what if you went medium and it was medium. You know, so,
right.
You know, it feels a lot better. So, other than that, though, man, I really did. Actually, I really enjoyed. I mean, there's this certain character that you meet, man, that he goes to prison. I cannot remember.
The Red Guardian.
The Red Guardian. Dude, I'm telling you right now.
So I just love David Harbour. He's just such a good actor, and
yeah. His prison scene.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Dude, that was sweet.
That was definitely sweet.
Man, I enjoyed that a lot.
I was a big fan, and I really liked the bad guy copying the moves.
Well, oh yes,
yeah, like that was just very cool because I'm like, oh, what is this? And
absolutely,
it's like mimicking everything they're doing. I'm like, man, that's
so
freaked me out.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this: I don't want to ruin anything too much, but you know what I mean.
Maybe you do.
There's a certain thing that happens that changes people, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. So when this so-called certain thing happens, there's also something else that makes them do such things, right? We all know the story. We all know the general story, okay? Yeah. So like with the
Red Room.
With the Red Room. Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, like, okay, so when that happens, does it deactivate?
Yeah, like the smoke?
But yes, but then at the same time, but it's still something that's inside of it, though. Like, there's that thing is still inside of them. So does it burn that out? That's all I'm trying to ask. Like, it just seemed kind of like I'm like,
yeah, like I guess I would equate it to like you have say a program written, and then that is like a virus that has destroyed the program.
Gotcha. So that's essentially what it's doing. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, where totally like Black Widow is good old fashioned like mind warping.
Yes.
This was like genetically implanted in them to do it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, the action like boring and
isn't that weird?
I'm like after I finished it, I'm like, well, I want to rewatch. Like Jessica didn't finish it, so I'm like, I'm down to rewatch this
for sure.
movie. Like, I thought it was awesome.
It was worth the purchase. That's the thing. It was that's the thing I like about it.
Yeah,
it was worth the purchase 100%. So.
That is really sweet. Yeah, because like it was really well. It's really nice to like catch the movie without having to go to the theater.
For sure. Well, yeah, we talked about it, but at the same time, it's still getting.
Yeah, otherwise, like I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to
exactly.
See it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was really cool. But man, yeah, Red Guardian. Going back to Red Guardian, though, like. Plus Rachel Weisz too. Like it was just like a really good cast.
Yeah.
Florence. I don't know how to say her last name.
Yeah.
Pugh. Florence Pugh.
I think so. Honestly, I'm not too sure.
And like I totally feel like Scarlett Johansson. Like that. I'm so pumped that she got her standalone movie.
I think that it was
cooler if she got a trilogy. But hey, at least she's been in like Captain America. She's been in Iron Man. She's been in Avengers. She's been in all the Avengers.
All of them. So I'm telling you, she's like she's one of the. She's the OG, man. She's,
for sure.
So like she's 100%.
Really, yeah.
And I think she definitely 100% deserved this role.
Oh, 100%. Like that. It was like no question. Like Marvel, you better deliver that. Because she literally was the one who paved the way for all the other female characters. I mean, she was basically the first one. So.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
Yeah,
is cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, she was in Avengers. I loved how they kept leaning on that as the family. Like, well, you're the Avenger.
Well, yeah.
Now we got You're an Avenger.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that is a pretty badass status,
absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I mean, would be pretty sweet. I'm just saying, I mean, if I had that title.
Yeah, and then I really liked how they didn't have any other characters other than like the family.
Yeah.
Like no other like where like nobody was stepping on anything. Like nobody was making it about them. Like it was truly like a really good Black Widow. Learn about her history and all this stuff. I mean, it was.
You paved the way to what happens. What paves the way? I mean, just timing-wise, they put it together so perfectly, and that's what I love about it. So
I really liked because it was basically right after Civil War.
Yes, and I like it.
Civil War.
What's crazy too, because you don't even realize it. You have no idea at all, none. And then all of a sudden, to me, I didn't understand the time frame wise, where it was at.
I mean, it had to be before Endgame.
Well, yeah. Well,
I'm just kidding. You know. Don't Jim the camera.
That's so funny. Yeah. Don't. Okay. Anyways. So. I forget. Nice. Now we told this. Train of thought. See. Yeah. Mission successful, bro.
Yeah. I will say. I think I got an 81% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
And I was like, that's. Yeah. It was a really good movie. I really enjoyed the twists, the turns, and definitely the characters. I mean, Red Guardian is just on another level. Chubby Red Guardian.
Yes.
Chubby Red Guardian is on another level. When he's in prison,
when he comes out and he puts that suit on, okay? He walks out, he's like, it still fits.
Yeah,
it was like, dude, I just watch you struggle, man. Like, it's so funny. We don't wrong, got to fit. It fit.
Oh, yeah.
But... man, that made me laugh.
He's like obsessed, like with Captain America. He's like, so does he ever talk about me? He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
what? Captain America. Does he ever talk about me?
Yeah. All right. So let me ask you this. So in the thing, did you have any suspicion of what the plan was? When they entered the Red Room.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Well, that's what I mean. Like the twists and the turns were good.
Well, perfect, dude. I loved it.
Yeah,
I absolutely.
It was a really good, like little heisty spy movie.
Yeah,
and
100%. I'm like, ooh, I liked it. And all of a sudden, the one thing that I thought was funny is how like it was such a big deal, and then it just wasn't, and she just made it happen real quick. Like,
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just kind of funny. Like, well, and then all of a sudden she goes, let me do this and this and this, and then we're good. Same result. You know, I mean, but now
it works. It's all about revealing the plan. It's the same thing she did to Loki in the original Avengers. Thanks for giving me a plan. Da-da. She's a genius.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right. But yeah, so anyways, my rating on that movie was absolutely
that's definitely a watch. Like, if you get a chance to watch
Black Widow. I even thought like the sister, man. The sister, I think that she did it hilarious. And I mean.
I thought, she was definitely fantastic comedic
Yes,
relief. 'Cause
that's exactly
she
what
would
it was.
chime in, and it was just like
Okay,
very
perfect.
funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, okay. Well, back to the Red Guardian. I'm sorry. Do you remember when he's confessing something in a certain room?
The bedroom.
In the bedroom?
Yeah.
No, not in the bedroom.
Oh.
Like when they're actually at the Red Room. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
So he's confessing, thinking it's somebody else, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
right after that's a scene to where after the plan happens and hatches, whatever.
Yeah.
So when that happens, it was just really funny because he does it twice in a row. I'm like, dude, that makes me laugh so hard. I was laughing out loud at that scene. It was so good, man. I don't know why he made me. I was just in a laughing mood with that kind of humor last night because I laughed every single thing he said.
He's been hit up on our podcast before.
In what?
No Sudden Move.
Oh,
He's the guy.
Yeah.
The house that they go into. Yep. David Harbour.
He's in other stuff too.
He's in a lot of stuff, bro.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
That's what I meant. Like, good actor.
He's a good guy.
Good guy, you know.
Yeah.
No hatred. Good guy.
So yeah, that was on that Disney Plus stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Definitely did her justice.
Absolutely.
And it kind of like ties stuff up to.
That's what I loved about it.
Yeah, and then, there's always stick around for the credits.
Oh, always.
So
So that's why I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, just stick around for the credits.
Stick around for the credits, 100%. So
yeah,
you brought up a Disney feed, right? Like the Disney the Marvel urge, right? Like all of a sudden, you're like, yeah, hold up, let me get in this. So I watched Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2.
Wow.
Dude, so I watched 2 of those and then started WandaVision too.
Iron Man 2 was not that good, but I liked Iron Man 1
I liked Iron Man 1 a
That
lot,
is
actually.
so good.
Yeah. I
Kicks
think
everything off so well.
I'm telling you. And then, it's funny because actually I was watching with my cousin again, So because what we'll do is like we'll play like cards. Like you play Exploding Kittens, right? So
Yep.
we'll play that and then we're just like watching whatever. So that's what we were doing. And then at the end of the credits, at the first one, he's like, I'm Iron Man. And I'm like,
So that was
that's it.
He that wasn't scripted. He decided that he was gonna. Robert Downey Jr. decided that he was gonna say, "I am Iron Man," and they said, "All right, that works. We like that."
That's crazy.
Yeah,
because you could always cut it out. What's the matter?
Yeah. So our Robert Downey Jr. He was like, you know what? I am Iron Man.
Yeah. And I started with him because
kick stuff off.
Yeah, and we'll kick stuff off, of course. So
and the second one, isn't Black Widow in the second one?
And then so that's sweet. So that made me think of that. And then also he was brought up, which made me think about Endgame again. So in the movie, somebody said something, and I know it didn't happen yet, but at the same time, like I'm like, well, I know what happens, and it makes me sad.
I know it's I guess it would kind of feel cool though to be. I mean, if you think about Iron Man 2, then whatever year that came out, she's been in this Marvel verse for a really long time. Yeah. And I think it's really cool. Like Robert Downey Jr. gets to be like, yeah, my character actually got killed off. You know?
For sure.
Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow actually gets killed off.
Yeah.
Like you're not coming back. You're dead. So yeah, there's. I think that's kind of like more impressive
for sure, 100%.
Than like, oh hey, I was kind of surprised that there's Thor 4, Love and Thunder. It's a 4th Thor movie, and he's gonna be in some of Guardians.
You have to say Guardians, right?
So I'm like, man,
he's getting big time
still. Yeah. So I wonder like if are we gonna ever hang that one up? I don't know.
It's kind of hard, man. How do you kill Thor?
Yeah, but maybe he retires.
Yeah.
Maybe he transfers his powers to me. Chris Hemsworth, if you're listening.
I mean, yeah, I'm in. Can we share some? He's got
teach me the ways, man. Dude, looks like Hulk Hogan now. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to
skin of the hot dog now.
Yeah. Yeah, man, because he's a beach bum.
Dude, like
I'm telling you,
that's insane, man. pushing like boundaries. Like, yeah, but you can't reach like your back or anything. You know?
No. I mean, there's
no utility in lifting cars.
Exactly. Well, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Oh man, were you in trouble? Yeah, my seatbelt won't unclick. Hold on.
Yeah. And then you just threw her because she's still stuck in the
Yeah,
seatbelt.
but you gotta just demonstrate that strength.
Actually, that happened anyways on Black Widow. Dude, it's crazy.
Oh yeah,
it's funny because when I didn't know, like, I just didn't know. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, he looks up and he goes, yeah, he just picks up that trailer. I'm like, whoa, all right, who is this guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, oh sweet, okay, so he's gonna make it on that plane.
Well, yeah, oh yeah. And I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure because he's in the air, he can't open up a window. So I'm pretty sure this guy rode on a wing of a plane for an entire.
I love this. Red Guardian.
Red.
Yeah, great stuff. I
Great
enjoyed
stuff.
it.
It was fun. It was
I'm
good.
definitely getting into this Marvel vibe again.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so hard not to, man.
Eternals coming out, Shang-Chi's coming out.
No.
I need to watch Spider-Man because there's a new Spider-Man. Last Spider-Man's coming out. Spider-Man will be dead for 25 years. That's what happens at the end of this one. There's a curse that happens.
Don't. I won't watch it.
I'm just kidding. It is. I'm pretty sure Tom Holland's last
Spider-Man
though.
It sucks.
Yeah, I like him as Spider-Man.
He's a good Spider-Man,
but he's a good actor, so it's like I understand. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You've been in since Civil War, Avengers movies, your own Spider-Man movies. I mean, he's already been Spider-Man for a while.
It's crazy to think about because at first I didn't think he has been actually.
Yeah.
But he actually has. I think
he's the longest lasting Spider-Man.
Is this the third? Is this the third?
Yeah,
full
third
movie?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man movie, right? Yeah.
But he made his debut in Captain America: Civil War. He was in Avengers: Infinity War, Avengers: Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he was anything else, though, right?
Yeah, but see, how are they going to change up from after the Avengers? Oh, I guess they could. Because really, he wasn't an Avenger.
Sorry, Spider-Man gets murdered, dude.
Dude, he doesn't, dude.
Uncle Ben comes back and kills him.
You should have got him.
Yeah.
Why did you let him do that to me, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it could be like some cool, like Miles Morales type of thing. Where like you know, that would be really cool, sweet, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for Eternals and stuff.
For sure.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness or something like that. I'm very excited.
I think that does sound right. Yeah, absolutely. I think you're right about that.
Yeah. Speaking of like multiverse, though, right? Some craziness. What were your thoughts on Space Jam?
Oh, let me tell you. No, I didn't. I mean, I didn't hate it. So I'm gonna be honest with you. So what I did though, and I think this is the reason why. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I like old movies and stuff. You know, I like some of those. You know what I mean. But sometimes, you know, I can't help it because you kind of watch actors and stuff now. You know what I mean? Then so like when I watched original Space Jam, it was not a great acting movie.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's the thing. So it was not that great. It was kind of a terrible movie. So like it was. I like the nostalgic of it and the whole idea of it. Right. That whole plan of it. It's just it's always gonna be the better one. Right. But this one, I actually liked a little bit more. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, not more. I would say I liked it. The first one
more
has the
sense or whatever. Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's parts that I'm kind of like, well, you're still a terrible actor. That it's not really that believable situation. You know, LeBron. I'm sorry, he's not a great actor.
No, but honestly, I thought, you know,
for who he is.
Yeah, I thought
100%.
For being an athlete and not an actor, I
sure.
thought, you know what though? I did think it was pretty funny. So he's been in 2 movies now.
Yeah.
Both playing himself. In Trainwreck, he plays LeBron James. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. Yeah.
Huh. I watched it and I felt like it was receiving a lot of hate.
For something that wasn't that bad. Sorry, that's my opinion.
It wasn't bad at all. Yeah. I laughed a few times. The Looney Tunes are funny. The Looney Tunes are just classically funny. So
you can't help it.
I laughed a ton. I didn't care about the storyline because like all we're getting to is a point. You know
exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But I absolutely loved like getting the band back together, like getting
Oh,
all the
yeah.
scenes of going and getting the Looney Tunes back.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious, man. Intercut with all the other movies and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
When
for sure.
Mad Max showed up and Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner are out there, I'm like, this is genius.
Yes, it was
Warner
so
Bros.
good.
Has so much content. So
For sure.
I just thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I liked everything. I really did. I can't say I liked it more. I liked it equally enough. I liked it for its movie.
Yeah,
on
I was
its
gonna
own.
say like
You know what I mean?
I guess like I would have to go back and watch the original Space Jam,
Yeah.
but from what I can remember, like I would say it's like equatable.
Absolutely, 100%.
The one scene that I was like, okay, that's just kind of weird was when the pig does the rap thing. Like it was just like, okay, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But all right, whatever.
Yeah, it's just so weird. So, I mean, you have to take this with a grain of salt, just because I'd like know, like sports and stuff and like doing all that, but like. All right, I liked how everybody else is involved in this entire thing. So you like Damian Lillard, you have
there's like a big bunch of
I mean you have some
bunch
big
of
players.
athletes
It's funny because you have how can I forget his name right now? I mean I was literally just thinking of it. Anthony Davis. Okay, Jesus, couldn't think it out. LeBron's teammate. That's what's funny about it. So then this is another funny thing too. So like a trade rumors right now is that Damian Lillard may go join the Lakers. So then they're all three in the same movie. It's kind of funny. It's like I'm like, oh wait a minute,
why are they hanging
well,
out?
yeah, but at the same time, I wonder if these speculations are coming because of the movie, right? So it's probably nothing, you know what I mean? But it could very well be because of. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. The Dame time that's Damian Lillard. And he has his own.
Oh, Dame time. That's
exactly.
funny.
Yeah. So like that, he has his own thing in there, right? So it's kind of funny that he kind of specializes in his entire. Like I don't know. It's just kind of. I don't know.
That's fun. That's fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we'll see. But I mean, I really did. I enjoyed it. So
when it became like, all right, Looney Tunes be Looney Tunes, I was like, yep, there we go.
This is it.
Like them being just super goofy.
Yeah.
And all these things happening. When they first start practicing and they're like trying to like just score a basket and it just keeps going like from one to the next, doing all the Looney Tunes things, and I'm like, this is just funny. Like, I did not see a reason to hate on anything. There was nothing in there where I was like appalled. Like,
this is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, so I really didn't see the hate. I was like, the same exact situation. I feel like Michael Jordan is considered one of the greatest of all time,
especially
LeBron
in that era.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly.
Yes.
So it makes sense. Like from a movie perspective, you're not going to have just one Space Jam.
No.
There was always going to be the prospect of, hey, there's
going to
be somebody. Yeah, exactly. So I think it just made sense.
No, for sure. I thought it was funny that the person who recruited LeBron James in this time was actually the evil person. It's funny. Last time it wasn't, remember? Last time it was actually Bugs Bunny. He lured Michael in because the people came down and then challenged him to a game of basketball.
That's right, and they needed the best.
And they needed the best of the best in the human world, so they went and got.
Oh man, I mean, I don't want to ruin it, but there's a really funny cameo where.
What do you mean? When a certain motivational speaker comes in? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You guys got it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to ruin it, so we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
That kind of like is a bummer, but I laughed so hard.
Me too.
I'm like, oh no way! Like when I saw, I'm like, oh, that is so funny.
Yeah, I'm
man.
like, and it was funny too. So I'm like, how did they keep this quiet?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't watch it the first day it came out. I'm like, how did this not like if that happened, right? That's what I'm saying. So like, so it really.
I was laughing. I was
For
like,
sure.
that is hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think it's cool too. That's something that you and Clementine could definitely sit down and actually.
Well, yeah, that was
watch,
definitely the plan.
Yeah.
That was not the execution. I just wound up just smashing it out today. I was like, you know what?
But it's almost something that you can.
I'll definitely
rewatch. I mean, she's gonna watch it. You can, you know what I mean. But like, what happened already, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's the sweet part. So.
Yeah, I was definitely like, okay. I had no qualms with it. I had no problems. I was just like, it was good. Plus, it was interesting to see like the Looney Tunes in like a different format.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Taz, man,
I
love Taz. Like, I don't know, it's so funny.
I
loved
enjoyed
all
it,
those
man.
characters.
Absolutely,
Yeah, so it
yeah.
was hit the nostalgia for me because of all the characters and everything.
Yep.
I liked it.
So,
You know what? Let us know.
yeah.
Let us
Yeah,
know.
shoot us an email.
Shoot us an email. Hit us up on Twitter because like I truly want to know like
Yeah, tweet.
what is it specifically is it about
Yeah.
that you don't like about it?
Seriously, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Besides, I mean, I said, and I think part of the problem is right now, LeBron always has hate on him. Always.
Well, that's what I equate it to.
Yeah,
Like,
I just think that there's a lot of
just
hate.
like like some people are just I just don't like LeBron. And it's like why?
Yeah, I just hate the fact that like people like want to equate because they hate LeBron, and like the I read a review and the guy said, LeBron's hairline is going back, right? He's just losing his hair up top. He like wore a headband and stuff like that, so it always is sitting there. So it's falling out. So like they were saying, oh, that movie does great CGI for that, but the rest of the movie is absolutely garbage. So nice hairline. That's what the review said. I'm like,
What?
are you kidding me? Like, what? Where did that even come from? It's just that's what he took from the movie. That's what I mean. So you're gonna hate LeBron because of his, you know that he's losing his hair.
That's
so
weird,
you put a review
man.
out there, and you know what I mean? Who knows what he's rated it? Did you rate it a 1? Did you rate it a 2? You know what I mean? It's like so ridiculous. It's just
Some personal
yeah.
hatred. Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like that review made me laugh when I read it. But like, I mean, that's the reason he does it. But whoever does, I shouldn't say he or it. Whoever does it,
Yeah, right.
you know. But it just seems to be kind of I don't know, just weird.
It's like a waste.
Yeah, it's just so stupid. So when people are reading, they're reading this garbage. It's not a review.
It's not a review. It's a stupid.
Put that on your Twitter and just
Yeah,
be fine with
move
it. You know what I
on.
mean? Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I enjoyed it though.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I highly, and it's another movie that like I'm not saying I like highly recommend. It's like it's an Oscar-winning movie, but
No, but I would say like it's equatable to like the times like with video games
for
and
sure.
all that stuff.
That's what I think I liked about it, and I think like for a friend like kid-friendly
sorry.
thing. No, you're good. A kid-friendly thing. I think it's perfect. That's why you know what I mean. I just think the whole thing is perfect.
Another gentleman from No Sudden Move, Don Cheadle.
He's in this.
Yeah,
Station?
Don Cheadle is in the Serververse. He's the main guy of the Serververse.
Wow, I was thinking. Okay, yeah, you're 100% right.
What are you thinking, Benicio?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, wait, what? And then I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
wait a minute, whoa. Hold on.
Yeah, so look at that. 2 movies, double feature, both the main actors in a separate movie. That's going to happen a lot when we've seen the amount of movies we've seen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I did see a review from like the original director of Space Jam saying that this one was garbage or something like that, and I'm like, why?
What? Well, oh no! I literally just took a drink out of that. I had stuff in my. I felt something in my beard.
No, I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, I'm like,
no, I was saying that the original director of Space Jam
Yeah.
said it was garbage, and I'm like, why? Like,
that's weird.
yeah, I thought it was weird too. I'm like, why? The thing is too, like, what's constructive about that?
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's garbage. Okay, well, what? That's just a word. So what about it is garbage?
What about it is garbage?
Like, I didn't go in there expecting like
Perfection.
yeah,
is
I'm like,
ridiculous.
You're a weirdo if that's what you expected. It wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, what the hell were you expecting?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next movie I want to watch is the Gunpowder Milkshake.
Oh yes.
It's out on Netflix.
I still haven't seen the preview for, but it's fun.
You did. You
Because I'd seen it
just
before.
watched it.
I was giving you a hard time from before because I did watch it before this, so I already knew about that movie.
It looks good. I'm excited.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
How do you know it's pretty good?
What? Because
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. I've seen the photo of it.
Gunpowder Milkshake. I'm
Yeah.
surprised we fit in Black Widow and
Well, yeah, for sure.
Space
Yeah.
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice work.
Yeah. I think we'll probably not get to much this week. We're gonna be
I get
heading
it.
off to Tennessee.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good
Gonna-
trip.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Dollywood
Huh?
on Friday and
Nice.
do a couple other things. There's an aquarium there. There's some beautiful sights. There's this really long. It's like one of the world's largest, or maybe it's just that nation's largest suspension bridge. It goes over really.
Are you gonna do it? Okay.
I feel like we have to. You're there,
And
right?
you're going. I mean, you're gonna waste a trip. You're gonna
No.
drive 8 hours for nothing.
So I'm like, cool.
I mean, obviously a bunch of people do it.
Yeah.
Just don't be that guy.
Then what? Jumps off.
Yeah, don't be him.
I'm
There's probably
like,
nets
I'm like,
anyways.
Clementine will be in her stroller, strapped down. I'm like, I ain't messing with any of this. No way. It's a really far drop.
Oh
You're
yeah.
not surviving that.
No.
You're probably not even gonna be alive before you even hit. You're gonna be dead before you hit.
Doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Because you just pass out.
Actually, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's a thing like that happens that your heart gives out before impact, depending on how high up and all that stuff. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. You're just so scared.
Yeah. There's like no other way out. Your brain's just like, I'll help you out on this. We're gonna cut out. We're gonna cut out early before this. End transmission. Technical difficulties.
Yep.
Cut. Smash.
How do you know though?
Oh, that's what they say. Anyways.
Oh well. See. Huh. Some technical issues. You know? We'll be back in?
I think so.
We're back in.
I think we're back in.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad.
Yeah.
So, technical difficulties, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So-
I'm getting excited, knocking my wire out.
Yeah. So, all right. So, we're definitely going to watch, what's the name of that movie again?
Gunpowder Milkshake.
Gunpowder Milkshake for next week.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be talking about much else except for
That's
Tennessee. And Dollywood. I'm excited.
Yeah. That's going to be super fun, dude.
I've been getting Clem ready for rides.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You were talking about that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So on the swing, I get do like the roller coaster, chook, 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 chook,
Yeah.
and she loves it. It's just higher, you know. She loves it. Man.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Definitely do some water park because it's gonna be like in the 90s and
Yeah.
hot.
Should be fun though, man. I've actually I hear like a lot of fun things about out there. I mean, it's
Yeah,
and
That's
not
all I've
really not
heard.
just by you guys. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just other people talk about it too. So
that's all I've heard is people like, I'm generally super excited. I've had such a great
Yeah.
time. Okay,
let's go.
great endorsement. So
Cause you're
our condo also has a water park, and on our balcony you can actually see the fireworks of Dollywood. So not only will we get to there through the 31st, so we'll get to see them Friday when we go because we're going to spend the day there, go to the theme park, then the water park, then come back to the theme park for the fireworks and laser show.
okay.
And then Saturday, if we're home, we can sit out on the patio and watch them because they're only like 15 minutes from Dollywood. I'm pretty excited.
That's sweet.
Yeah, Clementine's gonna have a blast.
Yeah. It's gonna be so fun for her.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. It's fun for you guys too. But
Oh yeah, exactly.
it's gonna be like her first one. I mean, she's like going out to like Maryland and stuff to see Brian, but
right. So
Yeah.
the farthest would be 5 hours. This is gonna be about eight and a half hours.
Gotcha.
So
that's sweet, man. You're gonna try to do it for the full. You're gonna try to do the full 8 hours, right?
yeah, we'll stop
Yeah.
for food, gas,
Oh, yeah,
all that
I
stuff.
gotcha.
But
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna just go for it. Yeah.
That's sweet.
So yeah, you got anything else for us, man?
No, man. I think that's all I got.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening.
Thanks for watching.
All right.
Have
Bye.
a great week.
Have a great week.
See you next week.